Hello and welcome to this very short video on personal statements. These are going to include some really quick short tips on what to include in your personal statement from the point of view of the Cambridge Foundation year. So I want to begin by saying that this video is a very quick and short overview video of some top tips to do with personal statements. If you're looking for more in-depth detail about personal statements and a bit more support, then you're welcome to join our personal statement webinar, which is happening on the 20th of October, 2021. You can see the details on the screen. You can either scan the QR code to sign up, or you can visit our events page at foundationyear.cam.ac.uk/events, and you'll be able to see the personal statement webinar along with any others that we have coming up on our website. So a question we get asked quite a lot is, what do we expect to see in a personal statement from the foundation year point of view? And do we expect applicants to write about the foundation year? Well, the simple answer is no, we do not expect you to write about the foundation year. We actually give you an opportunity to do that at a later stage. So you do not need to worry about that at this point in the application process. We expect you to be applying to other universities within your UCAS application, and therefore we really don't expect you to be focusing on the foundation year. However, we still expect you to be passionate about this subject that you are thinking of progressing onto, whether that be a subject in arts, humanities, or social sciences. So we have a few top tips here for you. So first top tip is make sure you are passionate about the subject that you are writing about. After looking over personal statements for many, many years, it comes very clear when you're passionate about the subject and when you are completely making it up. Make sure you're passionate about that subject, not just because it's really important that you enjoy the course, but also because you'll potentially be asked about the things you write about in your personal statement at interview. And therefore, if you have written about something you're not passionate about, it will be very difficult for you to get into an engaging conversation when you're at interview level. This may seem really obvious, but my next tip is to check your spelling and then make sure you check it multiple times, because we can often miss the tiniest of things. Maybe have a friend, a family member, or someone at school or college look over your personal statement to give it a spelling check, but also a sense check too, just to make sure that what you've written on the page does make sense, and also to make sure that it's really selling your passion and really selling how great you would be for this course. So my next tip is, do not copy or lie on your personal statement. This is really important because universities in general have software that picks up any kind of copying you've done from another source. This is really important, and it's also important because your personal statement should be personal to you, and therefore it should be all of your own work. It's really important not to lie on your personal statement, especially because if you are asked anything at interview that you maybe wrote on your personal statement, you could get caught out really easily. Next up is, do not waffle or repeat yourself. You are limited on the characters that you are able to use in your personal statement, and also the lines that you are able to use. Because of this limit, you do not want to repeat yourself multiple times, and you want to make your points as concise as possible. I have never met anyone that manages to do this perfectly on a first draft, and therefore you may find that you'll have to do multiple versions of this, cutting out some of the waffle and making sure that you get your real passion across for the subject. And my final tip is a really obvious one, but make sure it's personal to you. This is your personal statement, and the reason it's called a personal statement is that it needs to be personal. Make sure that your passion shines through for your subject, and make sure that it really shows your personality and why you are so suitable for the course you are applying for. Remember, if you have any more questions or you want to find out more detail about personal statements, then please come along to our personal statement webinar on the 20th of October 2021. You'll find the QR code on the screen, and you can pause the video and scan this, or I'll also leave the link in the comments.